My question is, how do you balance the sharing of your internal truth and living true to that with the market?
It's an understandable situation. It's one that I see time and time and time again in multiple areas, in multiple ways. We can even just take one example, one step back, in terms of individuals who are leaving university. You can be looking at two options, and one pays very well and the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carr put it in a beautiful way. What's your price? How much would you have to be paid to give up on what you love? 50 grand a year when you're coming out? 100 grand a year? 150? 200? It's the same question at any level. What's your price? What are you willing to let go of to follow truth? And some people, the price is too high for them. 100 million, 200 million, 500 million. No. I'll forgo truth for the external. And that's a choice. And it's not saying that it's a bad choice. There is no good or bad, just both will have consequences. Now, does it mean, suddenly you quit your company and everything falls apart? No, we also live in this world. It's about being in the world, but not of the world. So you may see that actually this is truly where I want to move into. And is there a more strategic way? Is there someone that I could bring in who could begin to take over the role that I'm doing? Or is there a way of me doing both at the one time? There could be an infinite number of possibilities to even take a step closer towards you moving from a place of truth. I'm not saying throw the baby out with the bathwater. I'm not saying suddenly create radical change. You may, and that is may work. But what I'm saying is if we can just take one step closer to connecting to your truth, things will begin to change in and of themselves. There's a number of examples that come to mind, and they reach a crossroads where literally they're at a critical juncture in their career, and let's say the company is worth 200, 300 million. But if they go down a certain road, we could go public, could be 4 or 5 billion. The mind will say, most likely go public. With awareness, I've met individuals who've chosen not to do that because they've lived it for the last 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and it isn't what they expected it to be. And yes, you have more wealth and you have more financial security and you have more and more and more, but inside there's less and less and less. And you're feeling more disconnected and more out of line with who you are. And they will reach a point with these individuals where, with awareness, they say, no, that is not what my life is about. My life is not about keeping the 50 people in the company happy. My life is not about doing something for someone else because they say you're good at it. You're good at it, Ali, so do it and do it again and do it again and don't leave it. Don't change lane. And they see that actually, no, their power is in doing what they love. And then whenever that may change, they continue to move to what they love. And often they end up being successful in that area too. I'm doing marketing and that might be worth X. But who knows, you could move into meditation and you could be making X to the power of 4. But your mind won't see it that way. It wants to keep you safe. The more we have awareness, the more we can sense when we're coming from a place of fear and when we're coming from a sense of freedom and love. Then we can use the tool, which is the mind, which is brilliant. You'd have much better ideas about probably how you could pivot in that way because you understand the industry or you understand psychology or you have that intimate knowledge. You know how things work. You'll be creative. You'll be able to take two different parts and bring them together. So you will then find a way. You then use your mind to say, okay, mind, this is what I would love to achieve. This is what I'd love to create. Help me find a way. Your mind will find it. It will work with you. Okay, Ali, this sounds like an adventure. Let's do it.